So like 4 tournaments is all of it. Auric Champion better than Sanctifier. Yeah, Auric Champion. I could see. I think that makes sense that that card would be better in against the energy matchup. Might still not be good enough though. They can probably just overpower like 1 life a turn. Damn, I cut White Orchid for Fairy. Well, to be fair, I also cut a land. I think Fairy's replacing the land. Oh, they don't have the 2 mana draw. Maybe they'll mill an Emrakul and I can Emperor them. Alright, what's the play here? I can Emperor of Bones and attack for a lot, but probably just Sego and Phelia. Well, they have Kozilek's Command, that's a problem. Neither of my lands are good against Kozilek's Command, unfortunately. Also, Phelia not great if you just play a Mako Spawn, right? It can't even attack. My draw kind of doesn't do much. I guess I'll just do Emperor. Are we still splashing Sea Drino now? Wait, I have 2 Fairy in the main deck? I didn't go 1 and 3. I went straight up 2 and 2. Not the greatest matchup for it, but who knows? So I could attack for a lot of damage, but then I might just never recover. Maybe I should have attacked first. Not sure that makes no sense. Temple or Talisman? Let's go after the artifact. So tough. I opened myself to like Kozilek's Command. They're going after White Orchid. They have 4 cards left. They're at 20. I mean, I could Solitude both creatures and play another Emperor. Don't look like my Phelia is doing that much anyways. Not great though. Great. Which one's which? Alright, hopefully I got them right. So on Solitude first. Don't want a big hit. I want to save Solitude for a bigger creature. I even chump with Spawn Talk token. That's not good. Alright. 5 cards in hand. Can't imagine them ever winning this game. They would have to have all their worst cards. Mm-hmm. Hard cast, XDD. So this could have been a Flagstone, could have been a White Orchid Phantom. I mean, White Orchid would have been nice on Labyrinth here, but not even that big of a deal, honestly. Actually, it would have not even been relevant, really. They topped one, and they have a World Breaker. Oh, I should have buried their graveyards. Was a Labyrinth trigger on the stack. Messed that up. Kind of embarrassing. It's fine. I'm sure you got me. Alright, let's try to shatter Thoughtseize. Maybe Improv Bone's okay. White Orchid. Fairy can go. Elesh Norn can go. Fatal Push can go. Man, I have a lot of bad cards in this matchup. What are the least bad ones? Pest Control's not the worst. March, Elesh Norn. I mean, maybe Orm's Chant, just because their spells are so expensive. But then they have Kozilek's Return. Maybe Elesh Norn, just high impact cards. First push, not the worst against Chrysalis, even just blocking and make a spawn. And then Solitude, I don't love in this matchup, honestly. If you have to Solitude their creatures, you're usually not in the greatest spot. Honestly, pushing the first 4-drop they play is kind of nice. Let's try that. Maybe it's silly, but we'll see. Also, killing a spawn if you're gonna hit them with the Shatter Assumption, not a bad play. Okay, that hand blows. Right, yeah. Bit better. Crystal Barricade. Add cards. Is it good against Kozilek's Return stuff? Maybe. Let's see. Which Chanter or a land? Let's get rid of Marsh Flats, I guess. Alright, I'll keep bird lands. How does Elesh Norn feel? I would have loved to test her, but it's good in the mirror. I haven't really drawn it in relevant spots yet. I did yesterday. I was playing it yesterday in the Abzin deck, and I drew it in the mirror, and it was lights out. So that was nice. Alright, I have turn 1 Sprawl. A little unfortunate. Let's play Witch Chanter now, in case we had the Flickerwisp. Not a White Orchid, a Recruiter, or Solitudes. Probably just Recruiter. Being Elesh Norn makes sense. I mean, they can't get rid of it in the mirror. It's pretty powerful. It's probably a little better when you have White Orchid Flagstone too, because you can ramp into it faster. Sub's grinding station too. Like game 1, you don't have that many good hate bears. Could be relevant. Man, I can see why people think White Orchid Phantoms. It has been like pretty bad so far today. Not that I think that's the reason I'm losing, but let's be nice. Just ramping with no lands, and I'm not drawing Flagstone. No Flagstone, no Flickerwisp. Pest Control would have been okay here. Alright, what should I get here? Flickerwisp? Flickerwisp, Skyclave. Problem with Flagstone is the other color. Yeah, the color, the black mana requirement are a little low if you're trying to fit too many Flagstones. Decided to call one. Could just cut the courtyard and play could try and keep track. Say like courtyard versus Force Flagstone. That was kind of nice. Dubs Kozilek's return. Nice Thoughtseize, nerd. Rip. Good to block. I don't think they're gonna let me block. I have a feeling they might not let me chump here. Just wild speculation. And if they let me chump, it means they drew something really good. I'll see if this goes poorly again. I might just try the mono white version. Oh, we didn't export the mono white version. Letting me chum, that Kozilek's return. Saw block was White Orchid. Doesn't seem that impressive. I have Kozilek's return in hand. I have Witch Chanter. Guess I just get another Witch Chanter here. I'm gonna lose my boards. Not even sure this play is good, honestly. I feel like I'm kind of screwed. Kind of have to Solitude that Worldbreaker, but then they have Karn, Coding. They go kill land, Karn up to 4, kill my board. I guess I can top deck a land and kill thing, but then they get to minus Karn on something I am. Oh. If I kill Coding and lose my boards. Hey, good Rollo. I'm good. I'm losing it all today, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad. My ideas are bad. I'll lose a land. To Blink Forest. They have red. I mean, what does Blinking Forest do? They have Kha'Zix return in hand, host Jose. They have a second one. Let's play that, try and hit. I don't even know. Oh, do I have a Witch Chanter in the yard, or are they all exiled? I do, actually. Okay. It's kind of solid. Also, I feel like if I had like a Flagstone draw, this game was had the early ramp, it would have been night and day. It's just such a nice proactive play. Turn to Phantom or Flagstone. Just sets you up nicely for the rest of the game. Just keep going back and forth depending on my results. Zex mana hungry, that's why Vial is so good. Yeah, I mean, we're trying no Vial. We're trying no Vial. I went 0-2 in the first league, but I don't think Ether Vial would have really mattered. The way the game's played out. Alright, we've somewhat stabilized. Maybe all greedy was at Ephemerate. They might be out of basics. I might be stonering, but I only get one land. Oh. Devil the Kha'Zix return trigger. Does it go on the stack? Can you even respond though? Yeah, probably punted. Oops. I don't know why I did that now. That's so silly. Probably can't respond, right? They might have not used a trigger, but they should. They probably should. They have to. It'd be greedy not to. Yeah, they were out of basics. I gambled. I gambled and I lost. Bonjour. Is it just Solitude? I'd had enough for Emrakul. That's unfortunate. 6-mana Emrakul. Make a mistake not to play Witch Chanter and make me take free damage here. Cast it so I can't hardcast Solitude next turn, I think. Oh. No, that's on the open end. That doesn't work the way I think it does. But anyways, casting it is good. Alright, I need Emperor of Bones again. I need them bones. Them bones. Let's go. Oh, that's a good play. Alright, I can do that. I mean, Flickerwisp buys me a bit of time. And burns Flickerwisp. Alright. I mean, this matchup's just bad. And my draw didn't line up very well. Alright. Playable hand, I suppose. Could have done for Ephemerate Solitude, but I don't want to let them have even one clue. It's just so bad. I think I'll just flash Phelia now. It's worth it to have Spell Snare and whatnot, but it's decent against Counterspell, and it's like Counterspell versus Spell Snare. I guess my Phelia's not doing that much right now. Why'd I see Wolf? Every dingo stream he wishes to have your chat words on stream. I don't really understand what you're trying to say. Why can't you be like Gab's chat and beat? Oh, that part. Trust me. Tell him he should care what he wishes for. Is he aware of the words on stream incident? The 1 hour long words on stream round? I mean, I could see why he would want to have my chat, but people being good at words on stream is not the reason. What's the line here? Just feel that recruiter. And just wait my turn to Oh wait, no, I might not have. Need an on-tap land, I think. Let's see. I can recruiter for Witch Chanter, play Witch Chanter. I need to draw land or white cards. I draw land or white cards. Get a Solitude and play an Ephemerate. And if I draw an Overlord, I'm also happy. Just need to not draw in a Fatal Push. I think that works, right? Just play Recruiter first. Get like any white cards. Like the least useful white card, maybe Witch Chanter. Just Solitude. I guess they could have Force, but it's not that big of a deal. They have no cards left. Force is a little annoying here. But then what they have to block here, so they left was no cards, no boards. And I have a recruiter and probably just get in Flickerwisp or Solitude. Not sure. They have a looting in the yards. But they did have the Force. How is that close? Oh, it was Harbinger. I mean, still not close. You could just bling the morph. They mailed a looting. Does that give us any indication? No, not really. It would almost mill the looting. It's just too bad if it's an Oculus or a Frog. I think we're like far enough ahead. Let's see what it was. Oh, it was a fatal push. Could just get another recruiter. Oh, Emperor of Bones also really nice. Let's try and high roll. I should maybe ferry the looting now. Let's not have a redraw to like Spell Snare, Fatal Push, etc. Maybe I'm being too conservative. Hey, walk. Feel a little bad for all the people I kept telling I'd be playing standard before the PT and just haven't really. Just not that fun to play standard when there's a new set around the corner. Unfortunately. Please forgive. Looks like they bricked. I guess they could still have the fatal push and wait till the last moment. I'm not gonna Flagstone now because I'm gonna shuffle with the recruiter effect. Should I just chain Emperor of Bones at this point? Is that the play? Seems reasonable, right? That was a good draw because honestly, if they have if they had a counter spell here, I wouldn't even be like a dominant. Oh, did I just do what I think I did? No, it's fine. I did play the wrong. I should have played Flagstone. That's loose. Never punished. Never punished for the loose plays. Blue, black, Grixis Oculus, Thoughtseize Emperor, White Oak Kid, Fairy, March.
Oh, because what's Nassif with?
Elesh Norn can go.
You, my friend, must not know what Yellow Hat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
Pest Control can go. Probably Ephemerate can go. That's tough. I definitely don't want 4 Fairy. Maybe 2. I like White Orchid. It also blocks the Frog once, which can be value. It's pretty hard to connect with Phelia, but you can punish them for tapping out. Just got another Ephemerate since you need actually a creature in play. Hey Tyler, welcome to the chat. We're trying a experimental version of deck without Ether Vial. Not doing good so far. We're like 0-2, 0-2 drop, 0-1. But we played against bad and random matchups, so unclear so far. Reardon says, recently I had to confront that I just really dislike Arena and am not inclined to play a format if it's on there. I kind of like Arena. I enjoy playing Timeless. Looking forward to playing my pet Necro deck with Chrome Mox in it. Ooh. Do I jam? Do I try to tax their mana? They're not very good at using their mana here. They could have like Surveil and Consider though. Dude, that Comet Step always gets me. Yeah, I should just play Overlord and make them have Counterspell. Yeah, let's just make them have Counterspell. Evil Presence, that like 1 black turn a land into a swamp. Alright, I got God and I got punished for tapping out. Not have Oculus. I'd have Ether Vial in their deck too. They really are just Turbo Oculus. Damn. Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of Phelia. Maybe I should get rid of White Orchid. It's probably close. I could have Consign here. Nope. No Consign, no Stern Scolding. Let's see, it probably just gonna cast another Oculus here. That's clearly what it came here to do. Later, goat. Peaches for you, peaches for me. Peaches for free. Was that the song? I forget exactly the lyrics. I don't think there was peaches for me. Or peaches for you, rather. Alright, there's that card. That card's pretty annoying too. Great hands. I like how their 3-color deck has to rely on Harbinger to beat my 2-color deck. Classic. That's how desperate. Turn 1 to Meadow. Do I need 2 Overlords? Not the worst, honestly. Just looming threats. I'll keep. Our decks need to rely on Jesus. It's kind of nice not have no pressure and have an Overlords. Just chilling. The frog? I got basic swamp. Basic swamp Monka. I thought that's another Overlord for Solitude. Oops, all Solitudes. Classic. Could obviously resolve a Harbinger next turn. It'd be like kind of annoying. Oh, I'm gonna get them? Not like this. Thoughts on Guardian Sunmare? Thoughts on a link to what the card does? Bold of you to assume I know every new card. Guardian Sunmare. White free, horse mount, ward 2. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, search your library for a non-land permanent card whose mana value feel less, put it on the battlefield and shuffle. I mean, seems kind of bad, right? You're paying 5, they're paying 4 for their removal, kind of. And you have to have a creature to saddle, and I mean, it looks pretty bad to me. Obviously, I could be wrong. Clearly, game-winning Phantom here. Look at that value. Swamp's not that bad. It's not that good either. I probably don't need a land. Might be the only person who thinks Demir is basically horrible and that you should never register it over Esper. And they're both bad. Unless you're talking about Esper Control, then at least that deck's decent. I would snap pick Esper Control over Esper Oculus or Esper Frog or Standard. Not that there's really a card that saves them at this point, but still kind of funny. I'm not gonna Flickerwisp. I could just have like Consign, Counterspell, just to go here. I mean, I could see Ether Vial being good in a deck like that, but you would want a lot of creature. Emperor of Bones kind of nice with Ether Vial. Emperor of Bones. It's a little awkward with Stamio, but the more creature, the better. It's Mateo. Been making these overnight oats. It's kind of good. Liz doesn't love the texture though, but she doesn't like oatmeal in general, the texture of oatmeal. She calls it gruel. Prison food. %0 fat Greek yogurt and granola. Yeah. I was supposed to put Greek yogurt in them. I didn't have any though, so I just didn't put that. Is this right? Yeah. Pretty much always is. Looks like a mirror. How do they make 0% fat Greek yogurt? Is it like just remove they just I don't know, I don't have that problem. I don't need blessed. Don't need to cut fat from the food I eat. I have the opposite problem, if anything. Ephemerate is gonna be good at some point to save my creatures. I already have one in hand. Yeah, I don't really put on weight. I think this probably means harder for me to put on muscle too, but maybe it's just that I don't work out enough. I don't know if the two are actually correlated. Wow, 2/2 flash for 2. What a card. Might want to kill it anyways. I'm gonna have to kill it at some point. That's as bad if they have Overlord. It guarantees them a creature back. Send to Paris at the end of February. What LGS is the best? I don't know. I'm doing a pre-release. You should ask Trina's Jean-Emmanuel Despraz next time he streams. I've been there, and their shop is nice. Playing Paris. But I don't know what the best is. I'm sure someone in chat probably knows. Can give you some advice. No, I don't think Gio goes to plane. I think he goes to... Oh, Tidebinder. Beats. White Orchid or Flickerwisp? They might Tidebinder me again, right? If I Flickerwisp overall. Mika says he goes to BNF and he's happy. Don't you live right next to it, or you like work right next to it though? Or even without that, you... He goes, yeah, he is sponsored by... What did he get? An Overlord? Yeah, I was his sponsor though. Okay, now I can Solitude. Was which channel, I guess. Okay, in hindsight, I wish I got him Flickerwisp, but maybe they play differently if they don't have Flickerwisp in hand. The seats in the room. Yeah, no, the place is nice. I've been there. I won't play around Tidebinder, I guess. I think it's okay if they use Tidebinder on a fetch land. Looks like they just flooded. Flooded pretty hardcore. So Faerie doesn't even work against the trigger of Balemurk. So that seems bad. Should we assume they have Ether Vial or not? Probably still not good enough to keep in Pest Control. Elesh for that matchup. White Orchid could be good. Emperor is good. Thoughtseize obviously could be hit or miss. Might be good though. Like White Orchid or Thoughtseize maybe? Plan. Can you visit the Bibliothèque Nationale? BNF stands for Bibliothèque Nationale. It's like the National Library. It's kind of a cool building. I've never been, but There's also like a bunch of shops and malls and stuff. It's that building. Not sure how interesting it is, but I'll trim White Orchid, I guess. Or thoughts he's a trap. Draw can be like mopey, and you can maybe completely break up a draw with one thought seize. Yeah, or not. Probably just have to. It's also nice to use the fetch run before they get Tidebinder. Phelia, Emperor, and push. Obviously, Phelia doesn't do much for them right now, but that could change if they draw any recruiter or overlord in the next couple turns. And what does Emperor do for them? Gets back a Phelia. I guess I'll just take Emperor. Shatter Assumptions, yeah. Old desperation for the Eldrazi matchup. Could be good though. Okay. Okay. How does that impact my play? I feel that Skyclave could be nice. Just play this and see what happens. Oh. Kind of expected a Surveillant there. Could have Marsh Flats, push. Couple mystery cards. Push couple mystery cards. Reset their Ether Vial, XDD. Ephemerate? Ephemerate. And you have 2 mystery cards. Alright, let's just play Shadowy Backstreet and say go. Now what? Now what? Could just play Emperor of Bones and say go for now. So I don't have to nuke my life total as a Witch Chanter. And I still have Solitude Ephemerate. Another push. Alright. You got me. I mean, honestly, if it had just blinked Ether Vial every turn, I would be dead by now. Nice card. Silly hat. Oh, why didn't I play Skyclave first? Well, maybe Recruiter first is fine. What are we getting? Another Solitude, always good. Emperor of Bone is cheap. Just get another Recruiter too. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll get a backup Solitude. Since I'm already on 4 mana. Bowmaster is obnoxious. It's funny that they're playing a third color and they're playing cards that people think are just worse. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I could Ephemerate Recruiter. And then they might have Ephemerate for Bowmaster, but that's fine. Let's do that. The Ephemerate Bowmaster, I can Solitude it, and then hopefully they don't have a free. If they have like Ephemerate plus a 3 mana creature, I think I'm kind of in a rough shape anyways. I think I kind of messed up last turn playing Recruiter. I just wasn't even thinking I should have played Skyclave on either permanent, really. Alright, what are you putting into play? Like maybe a Recruiter for Solitude? Not the worst outcome for me to have to do that. Flickerwisp? Thought are they gonna Flickerwisp Bowmaster? That's fine. Oh, but it's at the end of turn it comes back. Do I want it? Oh. What are they doing? Flickerwisp? Wait, what? Alright, I mean, Conan just lost a plot there. That was yeah. I don't know what just happened, but this is why playing out league when you start 0-1's like all sus sometimes. They could like bling Flickerwisp here, and then they Flickerwisp, and then they Flickerwisp my Recruiter, and I don't get to Ephemerate it. But then I still get the trigger end of my turn. Just more Solitudes, maybe. I'm a little low soul. I'm sure I could have done something better these like past couple turns. Felt like what I was doing was at least good enough. In the realm of reasonable. Unlike what my opponent did last turn, which, I mean, it's not even like they literally countered their own play with Ephemerate Flickerwisp. It made no sense. I think people have tried it and it's too gimmicky. Flagstone could be a black source. I mean, I guess I usually don't do that for leagues, but that hand is so let's see if Auto Gambler is always playing same deck. Modern Fruit of Breach, Mardu Energy, okay. They like to mix it up. Would I keep that hand if I had black mana? Probably, right? Just on now. Rhinos. Zoo. Main zoo. Nice fatal push. Gab, why? Why did you just bolt yourself? Why would you do this? I'll start with Recruiter. Since it can get Solitude. Yeah, it's like shout out to all the little brothers out there who used to hit themselves when they were kids. Who used to have like big brothers who made them hit themselves. Were you the big brother, Icy Wolf? Middle, yeah. Okay, well, someone's big brother. All right, so they play. I think they play Scalding sometimes, which would be brutal here. Also, don't really want to fetch for Godless Shrine. Hexproof life. Oh, it has hexproof lifelink anyways. I'm silly. I guess that makes my play pretty easy. My sister was also my let me try this wrestling move victim growing up. Is that a play? I guess I have to now, right? I took Solitude. Now, Overlord's probably gonna die to Tribal Flames. They could just have like Duds removal. Connect with the frog. Bold Flickerwisp. Yep. Wow, no binding, no Tribal Flames. Nice. Oops, all fatal push. Solitude. Oh, White Orchid Phantom could be the pickup here. Started working on their mana. Make it so that Tribal Flames, I want to push the frog. Yeah. So they have double black, double red, double green, double blue, double white. Oh, wow. Okay. White Orchid. It's not as good as I thought it would be. They have 2 green, 2 white, 2 blue, 2 red, 2 black. Maybe I just target myself. Yeah. Bold Flame incoming. Yeah. Could have gotten back a Solitude, but I didn't have the second white card right now. They didn't have flame. They didn't have Tribal Flames last turn. I would assume they would use Tribal Flames on the Overlord if they did. Alright, the Witch Chanter is no good. Because it's pretty unlikely they're going to have Draco plus a removal for Overlord here. I'd be like really conservative. I guess I still have Emperor of Bones for Solitude. Yeah, if they don't have double burn spell here, if they don't kill me now, it's probably over. They at least need removal for Overlord, removal for Emperor, or counter for Emperor. It's like Tribal Flames, my Overlord, and this is like really bad matchup for the Domain Zoo deck, I think. I think it was one of the most lopsided win rates in the Matrix, if I recall properly. Like, all your cards are just great against them. And you're for fatal push deck. Especially the versions that Ragavan was at the 1-drop a little slower. Seems even worse. Doesn't matter what I get back. I can Flage if they top deck Tribal Flames. Phantom seems good enough. I don't hate Thoughtseize on the draw. Emperor seems good. Pest Control can go. Shatter Assumption, just named Gold. No, it's just bad. Fairy's pretty awful. March could do in a pinch. Rev this guy's probably just bad. Elesh Norn stops Binding, but Binding I think they should board out. Like this, seems great. All the bad cards out. Their best card is probably just like, one of their best cards is Consign. Yeah, they usually play Plains and Mountains, because that's the... they play Plains and Mountains because of Harbinger, usually. Because of the blue Harbinger. This way, they can fetch for the basics that deal with removal. Have I picked a deck for Legacy? I haven't. I don't want something that's too complicated. I was thinking about maybe just playing Reanimator. Push, Solitude, Phelia, Ephemerate, Flickerwisp. They kept 7. Phelia is at least a proactive play. Flickerwisp not doing much right now. I think I'm gonna get rid of Flicker. Also, Flickerwisp is awkward against Consign. Ted's like, I'm good. I'm good, Broseph. Third lands. Also, it's good if I draw Knights. I can play this deck in Legacy. Black Green Reanimator. Sounds like it's probably just worse than the blue-green one, but there's that like weird version that won the challenge the other day. Oh, it was black-green. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right, yeah. I had this splash. Yeah. Legacy turn. There's a Legacy showcase on Magic Online on Sunday. It's like Vintage tomorrow and Legacy. I don't think I'm going to play the Vintage one, though. It starts too late. I don't want to have to go to bed till like 2 or 3 a.m. if I end up doing well, because I have my basketball game Sunday morning. Alright, I mean, there's no rush, right? Well, the rush is eventually they can have a Scion, and that's hard to deal with. Yo. MTG Malone was the raid. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. You usually want to hold Emperor of Bones to try and get a Flage. or get some kind of value. Have you been playing Standard alone? Just been enjoying Modern too much to play Arena. Waiting for the new set. Hey, Holy MTG. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah, it is. It is almost the weekend. Yes, you can suggest a legacy deck of Host Jarvis. Bonus points if it's easy to play and lesser risk of timeouts. Cradle, Nadu. Is it broken? Very proactive. The bud guy says don't listen. Oh no. Who should I trust? Random. I want to say the bud guy is random, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you know what you're talking about. You'll lose to turn 2 combo decks, but are pretty good versus everything else. Okay, which one's first? Basic land card. Wait, which one's resolving first? If I can get Swamp, maybe it's just... Okay, so you want to get Swamp here, because I think I only have 1 planes left, or a couple planes left. Oh yeah, I surveil the planes. But you become evil as a consequence of playing Nadu. Doesn't sound like Nadu's the bad guy right now. Alright, I'll let them have my Orchid. My White Orchid Phantom, since they have Leyline in play anyways. What a weird game. Not even exactly to my advantage right now, because I'm pretty weak to Scion. Oh, I guess I can go Phelia, attack, bling the Leyline, and then get rid of the Scion. It's kind of cool. If you're fine with being evil, then yes, that version or Breakfast Nadu are the best. Like, best decks or best version of Nadu? But Reanimator was the best. I feel like I should win these long games, honestly. I think, like, I have answer to all their cards, and they just don't have a good answer to me hard casting an Overlord. Alright, do you have a deck list for me, Jarvis? I do not believe I have a land left to fetch here. 2 plains, 1 swamp, 2 Godless Shrine, and 2... Yeah, graded. I cut the 1 plains. It's fine. Can DM you the text on Discord. Okay. Well, no, that's good enough. I'll take a draw step. There you are. Alright, let's see if they have a way to counter an Overlord, or if they just lose. I vote they just lose. Yeah, Stubborn, Spell Snare, Consign. Nothing that actually, kind of awkward. I don't want to have to discard any of my cards here. What would I discard? What's the worst card in my hand? Enchanter for land? Well, I kind of want access to Enchanter for Leyline. But yeah, it might just be worth it. I guess I could have triple Tribal Flames. I'm just gonna play tapped. Also, they're probably gonna try and kill Overlord enough turn with a binding if they kept binding in. You know what? Ephemerate's not that great against Consign. It might sell 2 for 1 them, but Tear. Gotta assume they're gonna have Consign, but I should... Yeah, that's why I should have not played. That was so short-sighted, honestly. Binding. Be my guest. Save it for later. Playing that Witch Chanter was Atrocious. Bowmaster, okay. Triple Tribal Flame range. Alright, let's just say go and play at instant speed. Save Emperor for later. Golden Archer. Yeah. Wonder how many Ephemerates Yellow Hat has in hand right now. Alright, let's use our cards. Do I care? I think I have enough that I can use one. They're down to 3 cards. They're kind of flooding. Leyline slash land flood. Yeah, can you imagine if I draw Witch Chanter? I mean, I have Emperor of Bones. Oh, wow, they don't have, they're out of removal. Not even another Bowmaster. You got me. Womp, 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 womp. Dubs trigger. And I can ephemerate it. What a beating. Where are you, Witch Chanter? Yes, that thing. This might just be a better matchup than the Oculus matchup, honestly. I don't know, man. I guess I could mail. I need to be a little careful. Could maybe mail. Let's grab another Solitude. For the flag. Yeah, I think in the Matrix Jarvis of results, that was like one of the more lopsided matchups. Let's see. Right on time. Right on freaking time. Orzhov playing 71% against Oculus. I guess there was only 8 matches. 100%. 8-0. Not bad. Yeah. I think it didn't help that I feel like the match the one time we covered the matchup on stream, the the domain zoo player didn't draw consign. It didn't look like they brought in consign. And this player hasn't drawn a consign, and they've drawn multiple bindings, which I think you should probably not even have in your deck. It's my friend who like played he lost the last one to qualify for the PT. He was playing blue black, was Oculus, Archaeologist, and Flare instead of playing counter spells. Looks like he's still tuning it. Does seem like a more fun version too. So what do you get back? Felder Profane? I wonder if I should push it. Just so I don't get my Emperor countered. Or do I not even care that much? Probably don't care that much. Oh. Oops. And I drew the worst possible cards. Oh my god. Well, I guess I can pitch it too. Can't remember if he plays Harbinger main deck. You're welcome, Imaidas. There's a second clip too. There's two well, there's not the clip. I don't know if anyone clipped it yet, but I like rebought a little later. I added on a little salt. Oops, all fatal push / solitude's not the worst in this format.
Boros, Teamer, and Eldrazi Ram are clearly very well positioned in the metagame.
Yeah, shout out to all the near Oculus players too. Good solid deck building.
We're gonna have.
Martin's like not interested. Martin's like, okay, I don't know where this is going, but we should probably just move on. Does Pest Control make the deck better? It's really good against Toxic. That's what I've learned so far. Come back up on this one after bringing Living In and Necroprotor. Oh, I never... I've always admitted that my deck choice was my biggest flaw for Pro Tours. I would have done much better in my career if I just played the best deck more often. It is not one of my strong suits. Do I want a Philagi or do I want a Frog? Frog draws me a card. Philagi has very few hits, right? Deck. Oh, I mean, I've played really good decks at the PT. I've never done well with like my mediocre decks though. Bling the Frog XDD. Yeah, the nobody is playing that clip with Nicole. It's pretty cool. It's a little worse though, because apparently she actually did get paired against. She actually mentioned. I think one of the reasons she mentioned like white control or whatever, it's because she had literally just gotten paired against it. In her defense, we got a flare and they nailed a Frog and Oculus. It's pretty solid. Oh, Wandering Emperor, Emperor of Bones. I was confused as to what you guys were even talking about here. That was pretty good synergy. I didn't realize that's one of the reasons why they were playing that card. Kind of nice here. I can blink my Emperor and get back another frog. He still has 4 cards in hand. It'll push again. He's White Orchid. I'm giving him card number 6 for Oculus. I'm gonna do that. Decent clock here. Should I play the knight now? Beta spell snare. All right, he's had that Fellmire in hand for like days now. I guess he has another one. Figured he probably has another one, so by I tax his mana a bit. Even if it's still 1 mana. Could be something else, not sure what though. He's 1 card short still for Oculus. Alright. So how did we sideboard? March Thoughtseize Emperor. And I kept 2 Fairy. Pest Control out, Elesh Norn out. And what was my last cut? Probably White Orchid Phantom. The Sky's not the worst, I guess. Did you not know that card existed? Canister? Or you just holy shit, this card's so bad? Which one is it? Yeah, I don't know if it's good enough, but I'm willing to try since the matchup's pretty horrendous. My 1 basic swamp, rip. Easy. It's kind of bad with Emperor of Bones, but I'll hedge against Harbinger. Little Thoughtseize bug. I did have to surveil. So I don't know if it's like pure Thoughtseize bug, but I already have a Flickerwisp, and it's bad against Consign. I might just take Skyclave. Not be greedy. Quelques decks contrôle. Salut Hercule, j'ai joué une liste qui était pas mal. Pas ouf. Mais si tu veux vraiment jouer contrôle, je pense que c'est pas mal. C'est ça. Faut juste rajouter 4ème cling de base. Tiens, je vais te mettre le lien si tu as envie de jeter un coup d'œil. Play Forethought, use 4 Voidwalker and cheese him was their Emeralds. Could be good. I mean, Voidwalker is decent right now. He's gonna run into a Stern Scolding or counter a trigger. Everything is though. When you speak French, you use the French or English card names. I'd say usually English. I only know the French card names for the cards from the past like 20 years. That was a good draw. Looks like it was a good draw anyways. I think he doesn't even play Counterspell, he plays Flare. Wow. Heavy commitments. Think I might just Recruiter for Solitude first, if he lets me. Elesh Norn, yeah, Elesh Norn is for the mirror, and it stuffs a few other things. Stuffs Grinding Station from untapping, which might come up because you have not many ways to stop them. I guess people play Interrupter usually. I'd say it's good against Canister, but it might just be too slow. Yeah, sort of been playing around. Hopefully it doesn't have too many more. Yeah, Dynamos, it's so much better now. Alright, does he have another consign? Do I have a Solitude in my yard? Emperor's bad against push. Could have hardcast Overlords. That's kind of safe. I could bait Emperor, but I don't really want to use the ability. But he might push it anyways right away. Feel like hardcast Overlord's pretty safe. Even if I don't hit Solitude and he gets like to hit and an untap with Oculus, shouldn't be the end of the world. Recruiter, Emperor, Skyclave, Flickerwisp. Just Skyclave, I guess. He basically needs this to be a second Overlord, and then I still probably win. He's offering a trade? Could be Toxic Deluge. How about this Toxic Deluge for me? What's a trade? If he's a Toxic Deluge for free. Not the end of the world. Am I happy trading Overload for Oculus? Plague Engineer in this matchup? I doubt it. I feel like I always forget something weird and then I regret blocking. Yes, leave in 4 minutes. Pick up his daughter. Okay, let's try and play a little fast, I guess. By fast, I mean bad too. I'll just try and target Recruiter, I guess. He could use a Fatal Push, but I guess that's fine. Guess if he has Push and Oculus and Frog, I die. Probably would have flipped Oculus if that was an Oculus. Well, I guess he has to go either way. I'm up a game, right? Oh, he had double push. He was just making a YOLO attack because he has to go anyways. Overlord is 90 ticks? The black one? You mean on Magic Online? Any Solitudes ever? Did I board them out? Probably I just boarded out my Solitudes. Oh, Chizzy. He's gotta go. I don't know if he had push or not for Emperor here. Alright, I mean... And the deck was like functional with that Ether Vial. I don't think the matches we lost were really because of no Ether Vial.